Everyone have computers nowadays and all of us store our data in them. But is that space enough to store all our data? Many of us use drives and Dropbox while many of us use external storage. Few of them use both. Then where does the data get stored when sent to our drives? You are watching Beyond and let's see what cloud computing is. The name cloud computing is given only to indicate the properties of the cloud and its working. Clouds are formed only when the water and dust molecules combine together. Similarly, the clouds generally won't stay in a single place. It doesn't have a clear structure. Just like cloud, the cloud computing is also formed only when multiple networks are together and when multiple users start to use. It is not a fixed, that is, the cloud computing covers all the lands through lots of network connections. Due to this, the name cloud computing is given so that it can reach everyone easily. Cloud computing is used when we need a space to store high data and the space we have in our system will be very less. At these cases, cloud computing comes in hand when we have a high speed internet. We will use storage of other person who has high storage. We need not use his computer for our work. Instead, we will do all our work from our computer and use the other person's storage by transferring with the help of internet. So what about the security? We'll be speaking about that in a couple of minutes. Many think that cloud computing is just a storage, but there are many things beyond storage. We will have many services and different applications. Even most of the companies use cloud computing nowadays. For better understanding, if a company has 10,000 employees and now to store all the company details, project details and the employee details, the company will be in need of large storage. And now if the company wants to store all these, it must have a separate storage block which is expensive and consumes more space. To reduce both the space and money, the company can be using cloud computing. Now the company will use the cloud computing provider storage as long as the company needs by paying him a reasonable money. Further, if any increase in storage, then the company can just extend from the provider by adding a little more money than the previous. So with the cloud computing, we can easily scale up or scale down as per our wish. The cloud computing is always a great thing. It always works on a win-win strategy where the provider and the user are benefited. Now, many will start to think about security as I said earlier. The provider generally creates the high security and encryption which can be accessed only by the user. Even the provider cannot access the data. Most of the online games store their players' data using cloud computing because the creator thereby need not build a storage block. And if the players increase or decrease, the creator can easily change the storage requirements. There are many advantages of cloud computing. Now let's see their models and how they work. Generally, there are three models: a private cloud, a public cloud and a hybrid cloud. A private cloud generally works from one organization using a private network. Since it works for just one organization, it is highly secure. The public cloud is owned by a cloud service provider. This model provides higher efficiency. Further, this service is provided to multiple organizations from one single provider. Even this is secure. The hybrid, with its name, we can say that it is a combination of both private and the public cloud. The cloud computing provides three types of services: IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. The IaaS, that is Infrastructure as a Service. A company or an organization gets infrastructure components such as computing power and storage capacity. The PaaS, that is the Platform as a Service, provides service to the application or the runtime environment of an organization. They are only responsible for development, maintenance and management. The SaaS, that is Software as a Service, provides ready-to-use applications that use cloud-based and storage services. The cloud computing is a huge topic and I have covered what it is and its models with its services. However, all these are just the basics. Cloud computing has a good demand now and even in the future as new companies come and old companies grow. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon next to it to get instant notification whenever I release a new video. Share it with your friends and comment on what we need to speak next if you have any similar questions. If you are a person who is interested in cloud computing, do learn it so that there's a huge demand in future, as I said, and always remember to think big.